welcome to a special edition of Captain Kirk Productions. This is going to be a Halloween special. To my left here we have Captain Kirk Productions.
Hey.
And to my right we have Just Drake.
How's it going, guys? Happy Halloween.
Alright, Captain Kirk, get us started.
Well, first, I'd like to give a shout out to the woman that made this all possible, Zane Jacks. Happy birthday to you. And we're going to be showcasing the ever-popular Batman The Long Halloween run. Now, this particular series has been gaining a lot of attention in recent weeks because there's lots of rumors that the next Matt Reeves Batman will be kind of loosely based on this comic series where Batman has to go from villain to villain to figure out and kind of do some detective work to figure out kind of what happened in this series. So, Drake, take it away.
So, I know it's a, 13-part series, early 90s. I've only really seen the first, the Long Halloween comic number 1. Mm-hmm. That's actually the only one I've seen. Now you see it at Comic-Con. Most iconic.
It's been popping up more recently since there's the movie buzz. We saw it at the Cincinnati Comic Expo, but prior to that, I really never saw it.
No.
And you can honestly get the whole run for I think it's under $100. I mean, that might have changed in the past few weeks, but I mean, it's a relatively inexpensive series to obtain, and it's also one of the best series you can buy. It's really interesting.
So what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to show you all 13, and we're going to pick a favorite cover of ours and show it to you. And that's it. Before we get started, I assume there are no first appearances or no...
I don't believe there's any type of first appearances or any significant keys or any of these books. I know number 1 tends to be the most valuable just because it's the first in the series, but... other than that, they're all just pretty, worth a few dollars here and there. There's no significance to any of them that I understand.
Right.
So.
All right, well, let's get started. This is number 1.
Yep.
I believe 2 and 3. And we're all going to be able to take a look at them on the back here.
Oh, this is Solomon Grundy on the cover of this one.
Ah, okay. So right here, just a little pumpkin and a cat. Mm-hmm.
So what I like about them is I'm assuming that number 1 came out on Halloween. Then number 2 is Thanksgiving themed. And what's number 3? What holiday theme is it? Christmas.
Well, it's Christmas.
With the Joker.
And so you'll see that throughout the series, as each one of them, I think, kind of plays on the holiday that was in that month, or at least close to that month.
So Solomon Grundy, and then Joker.
Black Cat.
Maybe
Catwoman.
Actually, not sure about this.
Child. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Let's go to the next one.
To be determined.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys want to...
But I guess in this series, I haven't read the whole series yet, but I know...
have you ever finished a book?
Yeah, I have. Like a decade ago. But in the whole series, he does all this detective work, I guess, and he has to go to each villain kind of that's in his rogues gallery and get information and kind of interrogate each one to get clues to figure out who did a certain crime. So that's why I think each one of these has a different villain on the cover.
So here we have 4, 5, and 6, and I believe
6 is I really like.
Yeah,
that.
I'm liking the themes on these too.
Yeah.
So cool. New Year's Eve with Joker again.
Christmas with the Joker.
Yep, and then this is New Year's Eve with Joker.
Oh, okay.
And then we have Valentine's Day. I assume
Poison
Catwoman.
Ivy?
No.
This one's Catwoman, I assume.
Oh, never mind.
Yep, and then the last one would be
This
Poison
one's Poison
Ivy,
Ivy, yeah.
and that's St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I like in this one
Yep.
how this cat is biting and licking Batman, because we've all been there when we're laying in bed and our cat comes and tries to lick our face and ends up scratching you.
Yeah, that's a really good real-world analogy. I really like that.
That's not an analogy.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
real
it
life.
happens too.
That's real life.
Quite often.
Yeah.
I don't have a cat, so I don't experience that.
Well, you're missing out.
I guess so. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Now we have 7, April Fool's Day. You've guessed it. the Riddler. 8. Mother's Day, and kind of depressing scene here with what looks like young Bruce Wayne at his mother's grave.
Yep, and tough. Then...
Go ahead.
Father's Day. Bruce Wayne older at his father's grave.
I love it.
It's a good theme.
I'm not gonna lie, those two are my favorite.
Really?
Well, you can't
out of the bag now.
But you can choose one, so you got a few minutes to figure out which one you want. One. Okay, let's keep going. Next we have Independence Day, and this is again, it looks like Catwoman here, guys. Independence Day.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then we have 2 copies actually of. Let me check, make sure we're not in order here. 10, 11. This is Roman holiday. I have no idea what that is and who's in
August.
that. That's August. And then we have another copy, 12 here, of Labor Day. Again, I'm not sure what's happening in this comic.
That's September.
Yeah.
I'm not sure either.
And then we'll go ahead and close out. I'll add 13 on this side.
Oh,
Again, this is back to Halloween. Punishment.
And the first one that started off was called Crime. So you have crime and then you have punishment.
Correct.
Full circle.
That's right.
And we have 2 copies of that, right?
We have 2 copies of this and 2 copies of the Roman holiday as well.
Wow.
11.
Beautiful.
All right. So out of these 13, now we're going to tell you what our favorite cover is, and that's about it. Who wants to go first? Well, let's go with Dr. Burba since he kind of gave away. You can get your stack out again.
You're the smartest and least relatable to my audience, so
that's good.
So go for it.
Good call. So I'm picking the 2: the Father's Day and Mother's Day.
Well, get them out.
Duet.
Wait, we can pick 2, or is that
one?
Did you just break the own rule?
No, I started, so I get to make my own rule.
Oh.
So these are the 2 that I chose. I think it's pretty good.
Day.
I saw these covers, I was like, I really like them. Then I saw it was Mother's and Father's Day, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, stick them on 1. All right, Jax, would you like to go next? You better bust his back out.
Sure.
I know which one I'm picking, guys.
You got yours picked out already.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna say Poison Ivy cover with it's the St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish, so I've always been fond of St. Patty's Day, and I will say that this is just such a cool cover, and it's one of my faves. There you go, guys.
So I was actually gonna pick that one, so I'm
you.
gonna go with the classic Christmas with the Joker, and I just can't go wrong with the Joker.
No.
So
Nope.
nothing else stood out to me. That was my pick. I didn't want to be redundant and pick it as well.
Thank you.
I went with the safe choice. So Joker's for me. So, well, this is a great episode, guys. I really like the long Halloween. Maybe we can actually read it.
Yeah, I think this would be one I'd like to read the series.
Didn't you say there was a PDF online you could read it, or?
I don't know about this one specifically, but I do know that there's a lot of electronic copies of the comics that we present.
Nice.
And so you could go through and read them without actually having to like mess up the comics themselves. Keep them in a nice pristine condition. We're still getting to read the content.
Captain Kirk, are you thinking about having any of these graded or slabbed?
I don't think any of these are really significant as far as value to kind of warrant getting graded. Maybe number 1, but I think it's just more just nice to have a complete set of them rather than just kind of slab a couple here and there.
Yeah.
But the real thing that I'd like to discuss before we end the video is if you have any extra candy, comment down below, and maybe you can send me an email. I can give you my address, pay for shipping. If you want to send that box my way, because I know a lot of you probably have kids, they're not going to eat all the candy because they're going to get a lot of it, and I will gladly eat it. So keep that in mind, please.
Can I just bring up a point that if you're paying for them to ship you candy, it's probably far more expensive than just going out and buying the candy.
Just buy the candy.
Yeah, you get it. If it's a big box of candy, it's definitely worth it.
No.
Flat rate boxes aren't that expensive.
November 1st, go to Kroger,
Take us some
Halloween's
candy.
candy's half off.
Alright, let your kids eat all their own candy. Don't ship me any of it. Unless you really want to, ship it to me for free to support me. I would really appreciate that.
Now that you've seen all 13 comics, you comment down below. Please tell us what your favorite cover is, and yeah, we would be interested in hearing from you.
Hope everyone had a safe and happy Halloween.
Thank you for checking us out, and please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.